Okay, so this is the heat press. This is an incredibly hot iron, essentially, that puts pressure onto material to either transfer dye or to transfer glue. It also will help if you are putting pleats into items. Now, the first thing I'm actually going to show you is just the basics, and that's how to turn it on. So there's this lovely big green button here, and there you go, it's switched on. Now, it does take quite a while to heat up. You'll see that the temperature is here and the time is here. Now, the temperature really for any kind of bonder webbing or heat pressing should be about 180. You can actually set the temperature so it won't exceed 180, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. And over here is the time. Now the time, when this is to indicate how long it should be, the press should be active. It will beep once the timer has run out, and so then you don't end up burning your garments. Now for bonder webbing, it is probably going to be about 30 seconds. So how do we change the temperature and how do we change the time? So if we hit mode, you'll see that the time is actually flashing straight away. So I'm actually just going to put it up to 35 seconds because I can, using the up and down buttons. Now, if I wanted to change the temperature, because you can see that the max temperature at the moment is 201 degrees, that's actually quite hot. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to pull that right down to about 180, which would be perfect. And then I press mode again, and you'll see that it's actually gone back. And now you'll see that it's actually heated up quite a lot already. Now when we're ready to use our heat press, you'll notice that we actually have a piece of greaseproof paper here. This protects the foam bed, because on occasion people will use this for sublimation printing, and sometimes the dye will leak onto the bed and then it transfers onto other items that are then later used. Now we're also going to place a piece of greaseproof paper over the top of our piece of work, and we're going to do this so that it doesn't get stuck to the top of the iron. Once we're actually all ready to go, what we do is we pull on this handle and we just pull it over so it's in a locked position. Now before I'm going to actually do anything, what you also need to do is to check the pressure adjustment. Now it should always be pretty much set to maximum, and it's just this handle here. So as long as you test it so that it's actually put into the position where it's at maximum, so you can see if you look on the top there is a plus and a minus here. So pull it to so it's going clockwise. Now this can create some problems because it might be that you can't actually lower it or lift it from its maximum point. If that's the case, just twist it anti-clockwise just to loosen it up a little bit. Now it's not quite hot enough just yet, but I'm just going to show you how this works. So using the handle that's here and the cog that's at the side, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that cog out and pull my handle down. Now once I get to this position, what you need to do is put on loads of pressure and just click it into place. And now it will stay like that for the next 30 seconds. And once it beeps, it's actually going to be done.